Hello and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna and I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch. And I also broadcast live to Facebook for my family and friends. Let's go ahead and take a look at In Your Room. This is the Zephyr mix. It's kind of the way they play it live. I'm going to take these strings off for a second. It might be a little bit too much. Okay, but we are in the key of, let's see, it's in the key of In Your Room, C sharp minor or E major. That's what our relative. That's what our software is set at. E major is a relative. So here's the tricky part. It goes. Right? Then you're going down to. Okay? So you want to get the right hand down first because technically the song starts like this with the melody in the right hand. Then down to A, to B, back to the top, okay? Right? Starting on that C sharp there, okay? Then down to the A, B, and then back to the top. Right? So I would get used to playing that. And then you want to get your fingers comfortable to where you can try to do it without looking. Right? You know what I mean? You want to get yourself comfortable where it's kind of, it becomes like second nature, okay? Because you got to add, once you add that little riff going a couple times, the way the song goes. Then it adds this little. Right? Like that. And so you got to add that in now. So it's. Do it real slow now. I'm sorry. There it is. Okay, so it's tricky. It's not easy to get that little. Okay, so now, as if it wasn't tricky enough. Okay, once you get that down, get that riff down, like you could do it in your sleep, right? Now you gotta sing it. Okay, now here's the part where you've got to be real patient with it. I am not, because I'm not really a singer. I don't ever claim to be a singer. Okay. Whenever I sing on this channel is to show you guys how the lyrics match up in time with the accompaniment. So I'm not claiming to be a singer, okay? I mean, Dave, God, I sometimes would love to play along with like a live track, but I don't know if there's like copyright issues with that or what. So I used to post where I would play along, but I don't want to get any kind of copyright issues, okay? So, because these are not songs that belong to me. So I've acknowledged that from the get-go. Anyway, okay, we're actually studying these songs. It's like kind of an homage. We're really digging deep into them. So, okay, back to what we're doing here. So you get this little riff down, right? Right? Now you got to sing it. Okay, so here we go. Like I was saying, I'm not a singer, but let's go walk through it so you can see, for those of you who can sing, you'll know where to go. Here we go. in your room where time stands still or moves at your will. Will you let the morning come? Wait, will you let the morning come? There it is. Will you let the morning? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, you guys. Will you let the morning? There it is. Sorry, I'm losing it. Will you let the morning come soon? Then it goes to here, right like that. Or will you leave me? Okay, so let me walk you through it without the lyrics at the moment. Okay, you kind of get where we're at. I'll try it again, but if I really start baffling it up, then we'll move forward. But you get what I'm saying. This is where the lyrics come in, right? In your room. Oops. In your room, where time stands still or moves at your will. Will you let the morning come soon? Here we go. Or will you leave me lying here? Okay, so let's get to that part. All right, so you got through most of that verse. Okay, that's why I wanted you to see how important it was to kind of memorize that first lick, the right, because then you get to that will you let the morning come soon, then it goes to here. Okay, it's here. It goes to the G sharp. Sorry. So here we go. From here, like that, okay? So will you let the morning come soon? Or will you leave me lying here? Which is okay, you play this twice. And you go from the F sharp to the A. Okay? So let's back it up a little bit, right? Will you let the morning come soon? Or will you leave me lying here? Right? Then back to the top. In your favorite darkness. Back to this one. Down here to an F, your favorite half-light. Twice, okay? So let's go ahead and back it up. Let's do it again. The only way to get this right is just to keep doing it again. Okay, so will you let the morning come soon? Or will you leave me lying here? In your favorite darkness, your favorite half-light, your A, let's go to A, your favorite consciousness. Play that twice. Then go to the F sharp and play it twice again and end on that note, okay? So that is how you get through the verse. I know it's a lot, okay? That's why this is like on, what number is this? By the way, I made a list, you guys, a formal list of like 20 plus songs that we are going to do this year on the channel. I mean, I'm talking tutorials, fully edited tutorials, because I owe them to you guys. It's just so much easier to live stream and teach these live than it is to like sit here editing tutorials. So, but we've got a lot of songs. So this one is actually number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the list. Okay, so we've got a few songs ahead of it, but I am going to keep working on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Keep going. We're not done yet. I'm going to walk you through it. Those of you who are interested in learning the song now, and you don't want to wait for my tutorial, right? Okay, so here we go. So you get through that part. So will you let the morning come soon? Then down to here. Or will you leave me lying here to A? Right? In your favorite darkness. Then where's it go here? Your favorite half-life. You play that twice, then everything else is twice. Your favorite consciousness. Your favorite slave. Then you jump forward to the right. That's what the next part we're gonna learn. Okay, so that should get you through verse 1. All right. It's very melodic. Let's learn that part now. Okay, you're going from that, your favorite darkness, your favorite half-life, your favorite consciousness, your favorite slave. Then you're going to C sharps, octaves, identical in unison, together. And then an octave up, C sharp, okay? So like this. Okay, this looks simple, right? It is actually simple. Okay, you're just going from this one to this one, trading here, okay? Then the next pass you go, and you go to the D sharp. Tricky, so it's kind of a bending note that they play, I think, in the live version and in the album version. Oh, sorry. Wrong note. And in the left hand, you're just playing the C sharps, okay? So you accent it with the... And just keep the C sharps in the left hand. That way it sounds more like a bending of a note because you still have the C sharp in there. Okay? And then that's it. Then you go back to verse 2. And it's a little bit more of an upbeat now in verse 2. It's... where's it at? Sorry. Wait. Oh, here it is. Right? So that starts building up. The song starts building up to the hanging on your words, living on your breath, feeling with your skin. Will I always be here, hanging on your words, living on your breath, feeling with your skin. Will I always be here? Right then. right? So that is why it starts kind of a build-up, a crescendo, so to speak, right? Because it builds you right up to that climatic chorus. Okay, so it's very melodic at first. The second verse, a little bit more, get a little bit more funky with the left hand. I mean, don't overdo it. You know, if you want to just tap a little octave, like, you know. You know, I mean, without complicating it, as long as you can still sing it, right? In your room, your burning eyes cause flames to arise. We let the fire die down too. Or will I always be here, right? It's something like that. Anyway, let's build it up. Your favorite slave. Then you're going to go to your chorus. Now, I am playing what Martin is playing on the guitar. And if you listen to the live version, this is what's being played. And I also believe it's what's being played on the piano. So on this channel, I try to teach the accompaniment of what's behind the vocal, right? So I believe this is what should be correct. It goes to the C minor, right? I'm hanging on your words, living on your breath, F sharp minor. Well, feeling with your skin, will I always be here? Now, I walk up to a B. Okay, you can skip the B if you don't want to. I don't think it's actually in the song, but to me, it just kind of keeps me in time. So don't pay attention to the B walk up there, okay? What I mean is like this. I'm hanging on your words, living on your breath. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then hanging on your words, living on your breath, feeling with your skin. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You can skip the B. I don't think it's in the song, but I like the walk up. Hanging on your words. All right, that's what you're playing there. Hanging on your words, living on your breath. Right? An inverted F sharp minor. Okay, F sharp minor. So let's start from the top. Hanging on your words, living on your breath, feeling with your skin, A. Will I always be here, hanging on your words, living on your breath, feeling with your skin. Will I always be here, hanging on your words, living on your breath, feeling with your skin. Will I always be here? Right, I think that's a pretty good intro to In Your Room. So we'll keep working on it. We're going to go ahead and move forward now. So another song. As you know, if you've been watching the show in the last few weeks, I have been stuck, just focused, razor sharp focused on Master and Servant and Gary Newman's Cars. And I think I've shown it enough on the channel, so everybody's sick of it. They're sick of me. And I don't blame you. Everybody, I get sick of me too. Okay, so that's what we're moving forward today. I'm going to go ahead and take a look. What was the other songs I picked? Okay, so I picked a few that are tricky that I need to work on. So that was, let me see. Okay, so the next one is New Life. Let's go ahead and close these windows so they don't accidentally play any music in the background. Okay, so that was, what did we just do right now? We just did Hanging on Your Words. Okay, that was In Your Room. Now we're going to take a look at New Life. This is from the 1981 album Speak and Spell. It was written by Vince Clarke. And it was one of the first songs. I want to say Dreaming of Me and New Life came out, and then Just Can't Get Enough. This is like 1981 now, people. So let's go ahead and set the key. Where's New Life? New Life. Okay, G. Let's go ahead and set the key to G. And we're going to take a look at New Life by Depeche Mode. Okay, so I'll show you what I've learned. I know I did this one not too long ago, but it's all good. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at these chords. All right, so we're starting with a, let's put a little something on here. I know, we'll go here, and then we'll add a string to it. Pardon me, and let's go. All right, let's put a little string on it or something. A little too much, huh? Let's take that string off. It's killing me. Okay, so let's just keep it like this. Let's do it here. Right? This is a nice little intro to New Life here. Right? Then it kind of walks down from a D. Right? Right? So it goes a little, what is that, a sixth? Or no, let's see, a B minor 7. I don't know what the heck you are. Just follow this. Okay, so then the other one is. Then it walks down. Oops, sorry, to the C. D to C. And walk down from the D. Like that, okay? That's funny. Okay, so now let's get down to some serious business here. We start doing like this in the left hand. It's kind of a pulsating rhythm. You start with your D. Right? It's like that. So, but underneath it, you have to kind of keep a beat. So it's kind of like you accent those notes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Right, so it's kind of tricky. All right, there's a little bit of dynamics going on in the left hand while you're trying to play this part. Right? So it's like this. Something like that. I can't even do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we'll practice that part. We'll practice it. You know what I mean? Never say never. I should not do that. Never say I can't do something, right? Because I can do it. I just have to practice. That's all. But you get the point. Okay, so that's what we're trying to do here. So it's kind of like, so I would do a rhythm that you can keep up, like. Right? Just keep that kind of rhythm. And then later on you can go right? And you can get all into it, okay? But for right now, let's put the hands together. Because it sounds really good, right? right, there's your verse right there. I just showed you exactly what we're going to learn for the verse, okay? So we got that part down. Right, so you want to get that down. Then you also want to get this part down too. I forgot. I'm sorry. You want to get the left hand with the... So... Then I would start, just keep practicing that over and over till you get it. So where you can switch back and forth between the two parts, that would be ideal if you could do that. Where you're going, what is it? Right, something like that, right? Just to practice it. I know that song doesn't go like that, but just that way you get your fingers used to doing the two different rhythms, jumping up an octave while you're doing that same pulsating rhythm in the left hand. And then you got to switch to the... Right, so you still got to do that part too while doing the... Right, like that, okay? So you get all that part down. Now we're going to get to our verse, okay? Our verse... is actually kind of simple. It goes C, G, D. Okay? Not bad, right? C, G, D. And you can keep the same beat if you want. 1 and 2 and 3 if you want to do that one. 1 and 2. And then I would practice singing because you're going to have to get used to singing this part too. So I stand, so let me get the lyrics right. I always screw them up. I stand still, stepping on the shady street, and I watch that man to a stranger. You think you only know me when you turn on the light. Now the room is lit red danger. Right, so you want to get used to that, okay? Because in the right hand, you got to now add the right hand, which goes like this. The easiest way for me to play this and to teach it is to start you with this finger right here, your pointer finger, whatever one that is, on the A, and walk up to the C, okay? Because you're going to go, that's your C, then you're going to go to the thumb here. That's your G, okay? Remember I said it was C, G, D, right? Okay, so it's like that. It goes A. That's the C. That's the G. Then you go to D up here. Okay? So that's where it gets tricky. And then back to the C, and you're going to walk up. Oh, my God, bad. To the G. In the left hand, I meant. Okay, let's do it again. Walk up from the A with this finger here next to the thumb. Then to D. Okay, that's your notes here. Okay, once again. And now it changes. I would put the middle finger on this F sharp, and it's... Okay, the second time you play it. Okay, so it changes. So one more time. Walk up from the A. Land on the C. Walk up from the G. Let's go to the D in the left hand and start on the F sharp. Again, see how you're already on the A? That's why I wanted your finger there. Isn't that cool? And then middle finger on the F sharp. Go up to D. Okay, let's get it a little bit more. Now let's give it a little beat to it. Okay, like that. Okay, so one more time. That was kind of fun, actually. I don't think I've ever actually done that live like that before, but okay, awesome. I'm actually all happy right now. I did that. Okay, let's go. I get all happy with these things. I'm such a weirdo, huh? Okay. Mm. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Okay, where am I at? Going up to C on the A. G. Middle finger on there. Okay, now you gotta sing it. I stand still, stepping on the shady street, and I watch that man to a stranger. Think you only know me when you turn on the light. Now the room is lit, red danger. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Okay. You get it. I got to practice, obviously. But that's why this is on the list. We're working on them, okay? But you get the point, okay? So let's walk you through the piano without my disturbing voice. And let's go ahead. Stand. Oh, I mean, I'll do a few words here and there just to keep you guys so you know where you're at. I stand still. Shade. Without the words. Okay, and that's how you play your verse on New Life. Isn't that cool? Let's do it together now. Stand still, stepping on the shady street, and I watch that man to a stranger. Think you only know me when you turn on the light. Now the room is lit, red danger. Now watch this part. That's where everybody tunes out and goes, okay, forget it. I don't want to learn. I don't want to learn this song. It's not that bad, I promise you, okay? It's actually 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then down to G, you just do it twice. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's it. You're going to A, C, and they're all in root position too. Okay, so it's not that bad. It's just like what, 16th, 8th notes? I don't know. What do you call it? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I think is 8th. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you play that set twice. Again. Back to the A. So complicating, circulating, new life, operating, generating, new life. Okay, so it's not so bad, right? Just slow it down. Complicating, circulating, new life. Right, operating, generating, new life, A, C, G, and just play on those. Right? Now, left hand, you're just walking up what they call quarter notes. I believe it's on the 1. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then down an octave on G again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Then back to the A. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're just doing the third, the chord itself in root position, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's still, they're all in root position still, starting with, the note at the bottom. So you put the hands together, it's. One and two and three and four and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the left hand. 2, 3, 4, 1. Right, the right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Down to the G. Go up here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Down to this G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Back to A. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. C. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Down to the G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then twice. Oh, I'm sorry. You can start at this octave first, the first G. Down to this G. Okay, so let's take it from the top here. Complicating, circulating, new life, operating, generating, new life, then. You know what you could do on the verse if you want? You could just go like this. Just go. If you want, you don't have to do the. Just do this. Right? So it's stand still, stepping on the shady street. Right? Do that. Make it simple on yourself. Anyway, okay, so we finished our chorus. Complicating, right? New life. And then just remember, it goes to this G first. Down to, right? So, back to the A. Come. Something like that, right? Okay, so I'm messing it up. So I'm thinking about it too much. Right? That's new life in a nutshell. Oh, then you have this one part that goes like this. It goes, how's it go? It goes like this. Where's that? Oh, it goes. So this is all in D, by the way. Faces hitting and they're out of sight and the road just leads. I forget how it goes. Leads to nowhere. So if it's faces hitting and they're out of sight and the road just leads to nowhere. So it goes C bum 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 bum. Then complicating, circulating. Okay, so that's where that's building up to. So it goes like this. Let me just show it to you now. It's in D. It starts with I think it's. And then down to the C. Faces hidden and we're out of sight. And the road just leads to nowhere. All right, so it would be something like this. Then it would, where were your faces hidden, and then we're out of the G. So I'll have to work on that part, you guys. The little break in the middle of the song. The face is hidden and we're out of sight. I'll work on that. Okay, but it's something like that. It goes to C, and face is hidden and we're out of sight. G, and the road just leads to nowhere. Okay, so I'll work on that part, you guys. But basically, in a nutshell, that is most of New Life, and it's getting hot back here. It's getting hot in here. Ugh. All right, let's move forward. Oh my gosh, as if that wasn't going to set me on fire. This next song is going to totally knock me out. That one's fast, but this one's even faster, I think. Let's go ahead and take a look. I've been working on this one in the background too, and I have not played it in a hot minute, so I wanted to make sure I do not forget it. And this is a Set Me Free, Remotivate Me. Now, I got to make sure that I do not play the song in the background. I have to be very careful here. Make sure it's muted in the stream. It is not in the studio. Okay. Thank God I use a mixer. You got to run your sound through a mixer, even though I have the worst buzz in the world. And I think I know what it is, but I won't say. It's some solar panel stuff. Anyway, okay. So, long story longer. Okay, let's go ahead and go. We're in the key of F. Set Me Free, Remotivate Me. This is the B side of Master and Servant from the Slavery Whip Mix, the 12-inch vinyl, or probably the 7-inch too, okay? But this is Remotivate Me, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let's see. Let's take a look at what sounds do we want to make it sound? Let's see it. Yeah, I still like this sound. It's soft on my ears here. I'm getting old. Right, so that's our chords we're going to be walking through, okay? We're in the key of F major. Let me make sure I got the key right. Yes, we do. We're in the key of F major, okay? So we're going to start here with a C, okay? Down to B flat, F, to A flat, okay? So this is our little rhythm that we're going to be doing. Okay, that's our intro to Set Me Free, Remotivate Me by Depeche Mode. It's like 1984. It's the B-side of the Master and Servant. I have the 12-inch Slavery Whip Mix right here, right behind me. It's actually sitting on my record player. Okay, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. So we're starting with C, right? Simple little pattern, octaves. B flat, right? F to A flat. Okay, you want to get there. Uh-oh, I got text messages, so I hope the stream is okay. I hope everything's cool. Okay, we want to try to get to here. This is the best way to learn it, is to go ahead. I do not want to check these text messages online, but usually I only get text when I'm live if something's wrong with the stream, but hopefully everything's okay. If anyone's in the chat there, let me know that everything's okay with the stream. Otherwise, I'm going to just keep plugging away. I see sound, so it looks like we're good. Okay. Once again, let's walk up. You want to land that F there. That's where you land on the C. Okay, so you're going to do a little walk up. Sorry about that last part there. Okay, so let's walk through it real slow. This is the best way to learn where the changes are, okay? So let's walk through it slowly, starting with our G. B flat to, here, let me see these notes, because I want to make sure I'm telling you the right thing. Oh my goodness. I am right in the middle of something, so okay. I'm so sorry. I'm being distracted by this phone. It's blowing up over here. Okay, so once again. Okay, then we go down to our B flat. Okay, let's do that again. Walk up from the G. We're going to go to our B flat next. On the C. To the F. Okay, let's do that last part again. So let's go ahead and do it from the top. So it's like that. Okay, so here we go. Let's do it again. Okay, like that. I'm so sorry if it's all chopped up, you guys. I just keep having my phone blow up next to me here. It's a family thing, but it's no big deal right now. Anyway, it can wait. Put it that way. Okay, so that should get you to the intro of the song. Now, if you can, try to play that with octaves like this. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Remotivate me, set me burning. After years in deep freeze, my body is yearning. Sorry. For a new lease on life. Add a little spice. Set me free. Remotivate me. Remotivate me. See where we're going? I wanted to show you that the song is not just playing that lick, okay? Because you get to your main riff. So once you get down to the you go to a C, remotivate me, down to F. Okay? That's how it goes. So remotivate me. Like that, okay? So remotivate me. Right? Set me burning. Okay, back to a C octave. Then F, G, C. Okay? So like this. Remotivate me. Okay, I'm kind of screwing that part up, but you get what I'm doing. That's what you're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so remotivate me. And then right when you get on the F, set me burning. I walk up like this. Okay, so it's, let's do it again. So, remotivate me. Set me burning. Here we go. After years in deep freeze. See how I did that? So it was like. After years in deep freeze, my body is yearning. And this one changes. It's an octave higher. Okay, down to E, okay? So let's back it up. Let's start at the top of the chorus. I mean, the verse. Okay, so starting with our C, right? So, F. Remotivate me. Down to the F. Set me burning. Here we go, F. After years in deep freeze, my body is yearning. Here we go. For a new lease on life. Just A's, nothing else. Okay, like that. Okay, so here we go. F. For a new lease on life. To D. Add a little spice. Set me free. Remotivate. Okay? So that is what you're doing. That is how we're going to finish that verse. Okay? So let's do it again. So it goes. After years in deep freeze, my body is yearning. Here we go, an octave higher. G, E, for a new lease on life. That's the D. Add a little spice. And you don't do the F on that one. You just go, set me free, remotivate me. Okay, so let's do it again from after years in deep freeze. Okay, so here we go. After years in deep freeze, my body is yearning. Here we go, F. For a new lease on life. Add a little spice. Set me free. Remotivate me. Remotivate. Give me a reason to scream and shout. Give me something to get excited about. Where everything is looking dull. Sure, it isn't impossible to set me free. Remotivate me. Remotivate me. so let me show you that last verse. Okay, so you learned everything you need to know. We just got to go. This will be verse 3 now, okay? The first two verses, I believe, are played the same way. Verse 3 goes, don't think I'm impatient because I'm willing to wait. But something must happen before it gets too late. When everything is, when everything is looking dark, sure it isn't impossible to set me free, right? Okay, so that's what we're doing. It's going, so don't think, let's go to verse 3. Don't think I'm impatient because I'm willing to wait. Okay, so our chords are C, E flat, B flat, to F, an F minor or F7 there. Okay, so once again, so a G to C, E flat in the right hand and left hand. Okay, B flat back to C. So that's your B flat. Then right, then this part. Right, that's the same, okay? So let's do it. So let's do it real slow, and then I'll add a little thumping rhythm to it after. Okay, so don't think I'm impatient because I'm willing to wait. But something must happen before it gets too late. When everything is looking dark, I'm sure it isn't impossible to set me free, right? Okay? So let's do it once again. Now let's add a little beat to it. Don't think I'm impatient because I'm willing to wait. But something must happen before it gets too late. When everything is looking up, sure it isn't impossible to set me free, motivate me, motivate. Something like that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up there, you guys. I was gonna do a little fly on the windscreen, but we'll get that part because I learned a new part. It was how does it go? It goes. Let's see. Let's do it. So it's this part. It's the come here. Then it's, what is it? It's, and then what is the other one? It's, oh my gosh, where is it at? It's, oh my gosh, I forgot it. Oh, it's like this. There it is. So it's, so I was all proud of myself for learning that part from Fly on the Windscreen. So it's, and that's on the part that goes, come here, kiss me, right? It's played over this. Kiss me now. Then come here. Kiss me now. Okay, so anyway, I was all proud of myself for that today. But we'll do it another day. We're going to wrap it up here. I want to thank you guys for tuning into my little channel and have a blessed and happy day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you soon.